Alright, let's see if we're on. We are. Look at that. Alright. So, this morning, I'm just gonna quick check this and reload UI. I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. You're seeing one room. Oops. Alright. Let's do go live. I'm late today, but this one ain't my fault. This is all about the game being down. We do have natch potes. Where are they? They aren't very interesting. Bunch of fixes for deadlands, things like that. Here they are in case you want them. In case you want to look at them. All right. Good morning. Yeah, well, it's been yesterday we went and we picked up the kitties, the new kitties. So I wasn't on yesterday, but I was on the day before that. And then this morning, of course, we got booted for a while because there was no game. The cats are settled into their little room, getting used to smells, and then we're going to do some introductions at some point pretty soon, because both sides have lived with other cats before. I don't think that they're gonna have any problems with one another, but you never know. Well, sometimes you have unexpected problems, right? Turbo sheepy! That's what I need when I need to fall asleep fast, is to count turbo sheep. The littlest one, she looks like a lamb. She has like sheep fur, woolly like that. Yeah, they're getting settled. Old man Van Gogh passed away, sadly, but we're getting the two new ones settled in. They're also rescues, so they also needed a home. Thank you for being a cat. Why does it say oh, because it's derp. And then we'll look at DDA today, because there's a bunch of DDA houses that I have not looked at. That for a contest, so. First we'll turn this in, and then we'll take a look at the mail about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here they are. Story homes. Oh, this is how to vote. Okay. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna all be up where they were the last time, so we'll just go there. But yeah, it's exciting, but wow, that drive. It was a long ass haul. It really was. My poor husband, he did it all because he didn't want to share. Guess it's his own fault, but whatever. Let's go to Charlotte's house. Charlotte. I assume it's her primary. It could be wrong. She is the new GM. Yeah. And she's a fantastic human. Other than that, the drive to Kalamazoo. It's pretty. It's still the end of autumn in some places here, so it's like we got some really beautiful views along the way. So that was nice. But I don't know. And Kalamazoo itself, these people were who were helping. Hello, Ollie. These people were helping with, you know, rescuing cats. They're pretty fucking loaded, to be honest with you, from the looks of it. That house was... We got them. They are currently residing in one of our guest rooms where they are learning to sniff everything. And then we're going to do maybe some introductions soon. But we have to get something for each side with the smell of the other. And let's see how that goes over. But I think things will be pretty fast with this crew, because they've previously both sides lived with other cats, so I don't think it should be a problem. Story homes. Godolias. Ebonheart. Let's check to see if we have that up. Hello. No. All right, let's go. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to them all seeing each other. They are the loveliest things. They are so sweet. Oh, both of them. Not biters, not scratchers, not rude. They're just that they're ridiculously good. My husband has about had it to here with little Miss, because she's just getting worse with the pee situation, and he's like halfway tempted to ask me to give her back and keep the kids, but I don't play. Homie, don't play that way. Cat stream, yeah. Soon. Oh my god, look at that Godolia. That's such a clever idea. Wait a minute, what's so big? I should know what all this is. Some kind of dice? A game? I don't recognize the game. Big old seats. With a cup of coffee. Oh my god, that coffee is gorgeous. How does one... I want to see this stuff. Okay. Cup of coffee. And a TV, I guess? Can't tell. Cup of coffee is hilarious, though. It's a laptop. It's definitely a laptop. It's a pop-up book. Oh. That's why they put toys around it. You're right. To establish that it is also a toy. Thank you. I'm a dumb shit. Pop-up book. Okay. You're smart. You're smart. That's why you're a turbo sheep and not just a regular sheep. Alright. Ooh, a little built house. It's really neat. I, of course, had not checked it out yet because I was doing cat stuff. Such that I could. A lot of it I was just in the car. This looks like maybe the kids' bedrooms. And the adult bedrooms with the baby. Am I missing any effects, or did they do this effectless? If you guys know. I don't want to be missing out on some way of seeing something I should be seeing. It's like a robot. And what is this? Buttons. Some sort of machine. A remote control, maybe? For the robot? Remote control robot. Gotcha. Well, that's why I encourage using actions if you can. They don't have to be there for that. Hey, Ariel. Very interesting first house. Totally weird. I love it. Totally. Absolutely. Yeah. My sister lives on Long Island with my parents. Not in the same house, but everybody lives on Long Island together. Not really together. I don't know why I said together. Anyway, they had a tornado in New York, and it was pretty bad. And 10 minutes from my sister's house has like trees through the houses and or all sorts of craziness. I'll show you a picture. You know, it's like bad enough we have all these other things to deal with on Long Island, but to have it also be... Where is it? My mom must have posted it. Did you know, it kind of amazes me that kids these days are not really interested in Facebook. I mean, maybe it'll die a natural death, but I just do not. I mean, as much as I love to play with filters, don't get me wrong, I just don't get it about Instagram and Snapchat and as a communication device. Like, I don't get that. They're not very good at communication devices. Hello. I also don't get it about TikTok. So it's like, so every time I want to say something, I have to film it? Like, why can't I just fucking say something instead? I don't get it. All right. I guess I'm an old because I don't get it. I am an old. Yeah, here's a picture of the tornado stuff. You know, I hate when people are like, they put a picture in the lead that doesn't ever appear in the article. It's just stupid. This was 10 minutes from my sister, apparently. This. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy for having tornadoes. Yeah, I know, right?
Looking for a forester and need
The world is getting weird with climate.
The black feather attributes Flap my feathers.
Here, 6 at world. Excuse me while I run down in here and do stuff. As you know, the game hasn't been up, so I'm sure you're all doing stuff too, because the game just came over. I gotta say, I think Michigan's prettier than Wisconsin.
A lot of my own.
Maybe it's just the season I saw it in, I don't know, but it feels like it's prettier. Alright. Go pick up the signs. Good morning to me and all of the kitties. The kitties are settling in. I may bring them in here for the stream shortly, just so you can see them. They're very friendly and very nice. Extremely. And they're super cute. And none of them are like Sherry. Neither of them are like Sherry. Sherry's still getting love, though. I promised her. I told her I wasn't going to stop loving her just because we're adopting siblings. Even though she's a monster kitty. God, if only. Apparently they lived with 3 other cats and 2 dogs. They got rid of these cats because at age 7 and 9, they developed, somebody in the family developed allergies to them. And then, yeah, Sherry, you can sit here. No one said you can't. And then, and I was like, really? That's wild. And then the woman who is the foster told me. And also, I think, the older one, Bumble, the boy, we're not going to call him Bumble. It's more than likely going to be Mike, or Mike. He did not like children, and they had children. He was okay with the other animals, had no problems with them, but not a fan of children. And I'm like, hey, we got something in common. I'm like, I don't know. It's still up in the air. That's why there's that question in my Discord right now for people to answer. It's like, you know, what do you think? Which name? Joan and Jode is still really good. The thing is I would say their personalities are less serious than that, but they're not quite comical like Azabi and Fazez. They're somewhere in the middle. They're very loving. They're very close. Oh my god. They are super close. She is, more so than anything, she is attached to his hip, and she is like constantly rubbing up against underneath him because she's little and he stands and he's tall. So she'll like rub underneath, like kind of underneath him and hide behind him. And he like, it's just too cute, honestly. All right, let's go back to Charolai's house. I can bring one in at a time, but I should wait till my husband assists so that we don't have an escapee. I'll send him a message. That's exactly the reason why I'm gonna just tell her it's Mike and not get into it. For anybody who doesn't understand Elder Scrolls, just telling them that it's Mike is easier, you know? I just don't know. I don't really want... Like, I've thought about some serious names. But I don't know. It's always so hard with other people. I mean, especially when the other names I've used have all been so simple in the past for other people to understand. You know, Grant, Sherman, Sherry. But there's no more generals that I like. And ESO is a bigger thing for me. It's practically my life at this point. So, all right. Hashi, I may have seen. Let's see. We'll double check. Oldnessville. Where is this? Coldharbour. Okay. Oh my lord, yeah. I don't know. Turbo Sheepy. All right, so these are all story named houses or story houses, whatever that means. So, you know, we got to kind of use our interpretation on that. It is a pretty name, but it doesn't really describe her. She's not very serene, to be honest with you. Aw, that's a sign of a Maine Coon, by the way, that I'm on their head. General Stabbity. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, Grant, Sherman, and Sherry are all named after generals. She's Sheridan, if you want the full name. I'm not sure what's going on in here. I'm very much into the Civil War. So, those were the people that I found the most compelling and interesting. So those were the names I used. As for... Man, is there a description for these in DDA? Hold on. There is. Okay, hold on. Let me get down to business here. All right, I should have read the first one too, because I didn't realize there were stories. Story times at Giant's Playhouse. That was the one we saw before. Do you want to help me? Okay, we're gonna show off the kitties. So just give me a second to go grab the first one. Put her in a room. Right. Bedroom off, not at all. We will let him explore. This is probably Mike. He is amazing, well behaved. He doesn't like being held, so we're gonna let him explore a little bit. Let him do some sniffing. And I'm gonna go check on her. You have her? No. You're right back. Close that. What's your an ish? Yes, you told me to. This little hiding girl is possibly Serene. super sweet. Are you serene? Alright. They're going to wander in here and explore and sniff away. Yes. You want to leave already? You're gonna hear cats for a while. She's going to be adjusting to the new room. Maybe we should switch them out. What's wrong? Everything's new, huh? Yeah, you can go in there. Yes. She's actually climbing on the cat tree right now. All right. Yes, explore. You can go anywhere. Explore. There. All right. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I'll read you the story for the big things for Gedolia. Yes, yes. Get off my back. All right. Storytime in Giant's Playhouse, an extraction from the creative mess that is Gedolia's mind at the Ebonheart Manor in Stone Falls of Tamriel. All right. This is going to be too distracting. All right, all right, all right. All right. I know. It's scary. It's very, very scary. We'll take you back. I know. Where'd you go, Mike? Oh, you're checking things out. All right, I'll let you check it out. He's exploring the cat tree. He's fine. He's okay. All right. Come now, my darling child. Put away your toys and sit with me. It is story time. Yes, yes, settle in. Here, drink some story spice cocoa. Careful, it is yet hot. Now, which story shall we have today? The fearsome adventurers and the gallant dragon? Pyronius, the drake mage of old, stood his ground. Even as the vicious elfling brandished an arcane sword, he took delight in the feel of golden trinkets underfoot. You're right, that was a pop-up book. And apparently I missed something. Sorry guys, we're going back to do it right. I'm not gonna screw anyone over. The Jarl and the Siren. Hey Gothic. Grand Jarl Peter, Wolvenfriend, had lost too many brave sailors to the wicked Andromeda. Medea? A siren of skill and cunning who plagued the channel of trade. Who could have foreseen the love story to unfold? I don't recall seeing this one at all. Maybe the book only changes if they're there. Hey, Harry. That could be it. The book doesn't change without them there. It's a pop-up book that... Because here's one. That's that view. Yeah. It does change, my bad, because they took pictures of it and it's... Alright, I think you guys have to go visit this one in order to truly understand it. I apologize. And let's read Hashi's story. If Hashi has one. He does not. I do not see any Hashis. the sweetbreads. Dinner is served, but where is the food? What is the food? It could be you since you look like a snack. Or perhaps you'd like to be experimented on. The father of Coldharbour is joining us tonight. Okay, so there we go. We're the snack. Okay. Thank you. Hello. You want to come up? You got all the sniffs, huh? Oh man, there's a lot going on. Okay, so we've got a fireplace, a completely unique fireplace using a tower. That's quite clever. I'm not sure I would have thought of that. And there's a secret entrance to a dungeon? Or is this the way we came up? No, not the way we came up. Alright, we have noms. We have dead bodies. Quite a mood. You can jump. You're fine. Alright, that's not it though. There's more to this. Wait, which way? This is the way we came, but it looks like there's another sneaky. Some kind of sneaky here. What? Oh! I see. We're in a hidden place. Yeah. I saw that. I just didn't... So there's this one. All sorts of torture and horror. I get the idea though. I see what's going on here. It's like a world behind the world. Hey, Alphonse. I was thinking about you yesterday because we were driving back and forth to Kalamazoo and definitely a lot of trucks. I'm guessing this is the top floor. The hallway. It is a pretty ride. And then out here we have a real Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin. I'm not from there originally. I'm from New York originally. But I live in Wisconsin now. This is wild. It's a bakery and cafe. Okay, that's pretty crazy. I like the concept. I really do. There's a kitty in here, but he's exploring the tree. I don't have too many pictures yet. It's been we got in kind of late and I collapsed, and this guy is now exploring the cat tree. I'll bring him up when I can. He'll come over. He's pretty brave. They are, well, she's a little scared. Not well. They cried a lot. I think that they're gonna be okay, but I think they're both very stressed out. I think both of them need to chill. They're shaky, you know? She was shaking when I picked her up. Oh, okay. Where we get our weed from. Yes. Do you want to come up? No, he's exploring. Everything probably still smells like Van Gogh. My husband didn't get to wash this carpet. We vacuumed it, but didn't wash it. Oh, Lord. Sorry I'm so scattered today. It's just, there's a lot going on. And then on the trip back, I, you know, as a person with RA, it's very difficult for me to travel. Travel is painful. And, hello. And so today I'm feeling it. Andy, you still up here? I doubt it. Alright, so this is the only part of Fargrave I'm showing you. This is where everyone goes and does. They're stealing because there's. Huh? Stealing what? I'm sorry, I'm not all here. Today I'm not doing well. Today I'm driving back was extremely difficult for me because of my RA. It just sitting in a spot for that long in one space, it's very difficult. And I get tired out really easy. Buddy, where are you? I'm gonna put him back if I can find him. Where are you? Here. Come here, bud. Alright. Last view of kittens for now. Put you back with your sister. She's probably freaking the fuck out. You're free. Okay. I'm back. Oh, okay. Done. Pain, man. I'm in pain. Anyway, this might be a little bit TMI, but not too much.
Please respond for more information.
Hi! It's been a while.
The featherless turd.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Have you
4
spoken
out of
with
5. 4 out of 5 plates and dishes agree.
You seek Azab.
Oh. Get your pocket lint here. Oh my god. I know I'm scattered, but
A
take
tribute
this.
saved.
Take it! I'll go pick up things. So I had, well, have a rather large cyst on my pelvis. It's like extremely large and extremely, not inflamed, but like full. And on the way back from Kalamazoo, oh, that's my personal bank. On my way back from Kalamazoo, it popped, it ruptured. And I'm in pain. So I'm not just dealing with the new kitties, I'm also dealing with that and the, you know, the problems of RA after a trip. But I need to figure out, like, am I gonna go to the doctor, which one, you know? And all of that. Was not expecting it. I mean, it comes and goes over the years, and I didn't expect it to rupture because it never has before. All right. Very strange. So, I don't know what to do. Yeah. And I was like, well, I can call the doctor first thing, but I want to do this stream, and I don't want to, like, have him say, come in right now, when, you know, I want to do a stream. So I'll contact him after. Just another thing. My husband's a little sullen this morning. I'm sure it's because the drive was a beast. Alright. Back to Charlotte. Okay. Yep, sorry. Sherry's in here. Yeah, it is hard to find. Yeah, it wears me down. It's like the weirdest thing. I thought it was just my fault. You know, like I used to think it was just my problem that I had that other people didn't have. Apparently not. Apparently it's very much a known thing that people with RA get their asses kicked by things that would be normal to some of us. You know. It's not normal to me. Just sitting in a car for a long time kicked my ass. Can you believe it? It's wild. I'm old. Alright. Who is this? General Mittens. Generally, Mittens. Best at night. What? Oh. Oh. Wait. Hard to see. Have no idea. Hello. I don't worry about the speed, that's the problem. I stick to quality over speed, so I'm really not big on, unfortunately, not big on knowing how to do things like that. My apologies. Alright, let's go through the thing and then I'll... This is a love story between two individuals. born from two different worlds. For two very different worlds. I can speak, really I can. Kira was from the Somerset Isles, a child of summer who grew amongst the picturesque beauty of her homeland. Oh no, ouch! The other was Brynjolf, son of Skyrim, born under the eternal winters of the Bleak Rock Isles. Okay, let me change filters. Oh, you're in Fat Sacks? You should ask there. I mean, J-Heart knows everything. J-Heart would be great to ask. That's his guild, isn't it? I'm going to stick with the feline theme. Alright. Kira grew into an accomplished mage and found she had a natural aptitude to frost magic. She decided to join the Mages Guild in Windhelm, as there were mages there who could help her further in her studies. It was here that she met Brynjolf, who at that time stationed there as a warrior and captain in King Joran's army. By the way, it was funny because my husband and I spent quite a long time explaining the Windhelm, Stormcloak, Ulfric, Nord kind of conversation and the reasoning for the rebellion and all that. It was interesting that my husband was curious about that. Brynjolf saw her standing in the market square one day, her tall form elegant and regal, with skin pale as a winter's morn, and long strands of copper hair that glistened in the morning sun. Her laughter reached his ears, musical and sweet, and in that moment the warrior's heart was spellbound. Before long, as their love for each other blossomed and grew, they married and settled in Eastmarch. Brynjolf was often called away from home with the king's army, but he would try to return as much as he could. One day he noticed that Kira was not her usual self. She confessed to him that she missed her homeland, and though she loved Skyrim, she at times found it harsh. She missed the glistening white marble walls of Alinor and the multicolored trees and flowers that dotted the landscape of her homeland. And so Brynjolf made him vow to her that he would build a special place, one that would combine their two worlds into one, melding together the harsh Skyrim landscape with the refined beauty of the elves. When Kira saw for the first time what Brynjolf had created, she was enraptured by the beauty of it and named it Yelinel, Winter's Star. Sadly, their time at Yelinel was brief, for it was during this time that the Vestige was preparing to gather 3 armies to help with the battle in Coldharbour against Molag Bal. Brynjolf was called upon to join King Joran, while Kira was asked to join with the Mages Guild. Both went into Coldharbour with the Vestige and the 3 armies in an effort to stop Molag Bal and his threat to Tamriel. News reached Kira in the aftermath that Brynjolf and his men had been overrun and had fallen in battle. Her heart broken with grief and loss, she returned her love's body and entombed him within a cave at Yelinel, there to be immortalized forever. Brynjolf, being granted a place within the halls of Sovngarde, pleaded with Sun that Shor may grant him a boon wherewith he may return to Kira to comfort her. However, it was Kine that granted it, allowing a part of him to remain forever at Yelinel. As the sun set over the snowy mountains and the twin moons and stars twinkled against the night sky, Yelinel suddenly came alive with the white walls glistening against the evening light, glowing bright like its very namesake. It was then that Kira felt once more Brynjolf's presence, enveloping her with his love and providing a sense of peace for her grieving heart. Every night thereafter, she would leave a cupful of mead out for Brynjolf. Though she could not see him, she always felt him near, and every morning she saw that the mead cup was empty. Almost done. If you visit Yelena at night, you can see it come alive with Brynjolf's spirit. If you look closely, you can sometimes see his spirit within the halls, watching over his love. That is a very sad story. Very sad. Thank you for patiently listening. I think it's important to the builders that I honor their requests. If they want their stories read, I'll read them. If they have EHT and oh my God, that's gorgeous. I'll, use it. I'll try to do whatever they request. That is something, isn't it? Holy crow. What a slick and clean build. I know she said night is better, but I don't know. This is pretty cool itself. This is General Mittens with a period in between. General period Mittens. Look at the way the... I see why they said it looks better at night. Hold on. I want to show you something. Meh. Lucy Lucy! Cute name. Alright, look at this. Night mode. Do you see? It's glowing. You see the glow around the top? I think that's why it probably looks better at night. Is because the glow is more visible. Lucy Lucy. Right? Exactly. This is the best I can do is night mode. Really, really stunning. Don't be afraid. Yeah, this is on PCNA. It's Stillwaters General Period Mittens. It's their Sweetwaters. Don't be afraid to shout yourselves out if you're a streamer and you want to. Just do ! SO space and your name. You don't need the @ It's beautiful. It's really like smoothly built too. Like it doesn't look like jammed together. It looks very properly built. I can't use the right words for it, but that's how it looks. What, little miss? Little miss jumping up here. You know, and I'm having trouble with the greenhouses myself, using them. But I think what they did that's different, that's better, is if you notice, look at how they separated them. I had them facing forward. Okay, good luck, Ari. I'll be thinking of you. Hope you are well. I might be going in later too. I'll let you know. So I think what they did is by turning them sideways like that, they did a much better job, because having them face forward like I had really didn't work well. Even though I was going to put a hallway between them, it just didn't work. I can't explain it, except I'll show it to you and you'll understand what I mean. I think you'll understand. Oh no, I deleted all the pictures. Why would I do that? Why would I delete all the pictures? I swear, I am not the brightest bulb in the box. And see, that's the thing. I think it's better this way than the other way. I can't explain it. Sure, we'll see it. We'll get there. I understand, you know, sometimes building these things from scratch can be completely bewildering. So, what's been up with your work, corundum? Why has it been so crazy? I'm sorry it's been so crazy. Sherry is going exactly to where Mike was. I'm definitely going to be setting up a camera by the cat tree, because now we have 3 cats. Yes, but having them come forward, and then I was going to have a hallway in front of them, so it basically would block them, but it didn't work. I think it looks better this way because you have the windows up front, and the windows are quite pretty. Understood. Punch him in the face. What's up, Nova? notice the openings. Look at all the curios and stuff. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, was a hallway in front of them, but it just does not look good. So I ended up taking the whole thing down. I'm gonna rebuild it the other way. I think this way is a little better, but I also, oh, I love the curvy garden walls. I was thinking about doing more of a lake cabin kind of look with the A-frame. So I'm possibly just gonna throw the whole thing away and start over again. Like all my ideas, because they're, I don't know, not working. Here we go. See, and that's what I think a lot of people don't realize is, you know, a lot of people not calling to schedule appointments, I think is in large part because a lot of the employers are slammed even trying to get the work done with less hands, and then they don't have time to make the appointments to hire people. And I think that's just really, I understand it. So here's weirdness, but good weirdness. I think what's going on is they have multiple. Wow, this is like a little under area I didn't even notice was here. No, this is the way in. I gotta be honest, I'm turned around. But this is what we are referring to. Here you go. You have the greenhouses. This is facing forward, I guess. At the desk. Ah, see what they did? The roof is blocked with fences because this house is not rainproof. So this greenhouse is not rainproof. This is NA. This is Sweetwater's General Period Mittens. And then over here, we have the same thing with the roof. Oh, that's pretty. Look at how they did that with the painting. Sorry, words are hard today. Agreed, 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 agreed. Oh, so agreed. A kitty and a fennec. Stillwaters, right. And then this is the bottom half of that. Or is it not? I'm starting to think this is a separate pool entirely, I think. One that you can't see from the outside. Or it's the front and I'm stupid? Let's see. I'm just having trouble like figuring out how this house works. You're right, 2 pools. It's really beautiful, Mittens. You did a really stunning job here. If I missed anything, let me know. I know I'm a little distracted right now, so I apologize for that. Didn't mean to be. I can't remember if I went to the Brass Fortress or not on this character. Losing my damn mind. Yeah, I want to start building more from scratch, but you know, I just have had so much going on. You guys know. Sorry if I was here before. And then we'll go to the next house. Birdie, what do you want? Oh, I was here.
What do you require?
Well, It's hard. I think to come up with what you want to work on, but I think that the most successful method for me so far has been looking up pictures of the things that I want to work on. And it isn't always, you know, foolproof, but if I get a picture, I find that I definitely go a different direction than the picture, because, you know, there'll be things I like about it and not like. But, for example, if you do fantasy in front of whatever it is that you want to work on, for example, say fantasy lake cabin, and you enter that into Google, you'll find all sorts of inspirations for, you know, working on a lake cabin. It'll give you at least a go-by, and by that I mean you'll be like, okay, so I want a second two-tier house. I want to make sure it's a long ranch style, whatever. Or this one, you're like, I just want a salt box kind of house. You know, it's whatever one appeals to you. Oh, I want a log cabin, right? And that kind of thing. That's how I think it's best to start if you don't know where to start. And then you'll find that things tend to flow. Once you start, things get easier. Yeah, Pinterest is great. And don't think you're the only one doing it. Other people search for inspiration too. And sometimes they'll look on the kitty. Yeah. That's my screen, background screen, this guy. Some random cat. I don't know. I saw the picture and I wanted it. Yeah. But that's the idea is sometimes, and this has happened to me, I'll have inspiration that comes from somebody else's house. Like I'll go to it and I'll be like, yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted a 2-floor A-frame, blah, blah, blah. And then it comes out completely different, but that's where it starts. And so, like, don't feel bad starting something based on other people's ideas. In fact, you know, if you want suggestions, you can always ask me, because I collect all of these pictures of buildings and stuff for a reason, because it's, you know, sometimes you want like an Asian feel, and sometimes you want like a traditional, like everything is different, but there's so many different ideas, right? And this might give you some inspiration, and you just may say, here, like for example, Aya's A-frame, right? All sorts of different ideas. And that's why I'm always willing to help you if you're looking for something specific, whatever. Just have a vague idea.
Capable combatants needed for hazardous work.
Did he?
Please respond for more information.
Want to help Slagtown become a little more enchanting?
The time has come, Crow. The
Black
Feather
Feather
Court. Murder! Murder! Slap my feathers!
I wanted to do one too, but I have not. It's, I mean, I moved the stuff that I need there, but I haven't built it yet. I mean, on some days, we should have a conversation about, you know, a theme or something that you want to try, and I can pull up all the inspirational ideas for that theme, and we can look at houses or screenshots or whatever. I'm always willing to help you guys explore ideas. I don't even know anymore. Like, sometimes while I'm looking at houses, I'm like, oh, that's what I want to do. And then I take a closer look and I'm like, wait, like, maybe not. Maybe I want to combine these 4 different houses together and do something along those lines. It's just crazy. You guys inspire me so much. I think some people, I don't want to say who because I'm speculating, but I think some people take pictures and try to reproduce it, reproduce the picture down to the last detail. And I think that they do that by making a lot of cobbles, like, oh, I need to make a faucet here that looks like blah, and then they do as close as they can to the picture. And by that I mean, they may just be reproducing an entire picture almost identical, whereas other people just may be going, all right, I want to do a 2-floor with on the side of a lake, and then just sort of, you know, figuring it out as you go. Those are, but I don't always catch them, Crimson. Sometimes I don't realize that's what I'm looking at. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. Oh, wait. I should have read that story. Oh, no, I did. Okay, that was the story to go with the build. You know, it's the opposite for me right now. I can produce almost anything that I come up with the idea for, but the ideas are not coming. I've sort of, you know,
Need of a
it's hard to think about anything else when you're in pain. You know? I don't mean to be a broken record here, but it's true. It's hard to think about anything else. And then, you know, losing my cat, getting these guys, it's just been one thing after another. Now I have this rupture that I need to look into. I mean, it's just always something. Aaron's here. Did we look at this one, Aaron's here? Are you even here? You might be at work. He might be at work. Is this the Great Wall of Akavir? Which one is this? Panther Fang. What did you do in your Panther Fang, Betty? St. Caladas. That's a gorgeous one. You guys should go see that if you haven't. Aaron Tier's Caladas house. All right, these are reserved. I think there's a couple more though. Yeah. Mortisnox. Dead Knight. Mortisnox. Grand topal. All right, let's see what this is. Mortisnox is Grand topal. Yeah. It's a thought. Okay. Clycius Respite. So you will know this tale of madness, Mara and giants. A heroic rescue from the arid dunes of Alakir. A giant's final gift to a tiny friend and solace on one magical retreat. And then she's got another story if you want to read it. If you're indeed... I've seen this, Mortis! This is one of my favorite things. I saw this when I was just first starting to get into building, and I took a picture of it. This was back before there was any EHT, and I was so inspired by this. Unless it's... maybe it's something similar, but not the same. Look at all the little baby monsters. Miri over here. By the way, I do have a poll up in my Discord right now on naming the cats. Dargon! I got you saying Dargon now. You make me happy. That pleases me. 698 out of 700. And there's a war. Oh. Doopa 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 doopa. Multiple guars walking at guar speed. Man. Pokey. Apples knocked over. Nice touch. This is, you know, of course, a single item and then just putting the single apples next to it. It's neat. Yes, you did. You made me smile. I'm a big fan of silly. If somebody's silly, it makes me happy. Perryites up there, breathing some fire. You see him? Oh, that's cool. They use the griffin feather as the flame. Gorgonians. You got to be aware when you plan for something for for Argonians to attend that they're always going to be late because Guar are so slow. This little cave. How pretty. That's interesting, the way the water is moving in two different ways. I don't know that that would happen in nature, but it's interesting. Here's a little spot to relax. Now these rocks are great because you don't fall through on these rocks. So you can use them even for like magical walkways and stuff. And then up on top of this is Perrite. That's a pretty view. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Okay. Is there anything in the front building? Yes. A little nom place, a little luncheon place. I guess. You know, I'm actually quite impressed that Mortis was able to do this. Because there's stuff in almost every room, or maybe every room. This is like a museum. And then they also have build-outs and a cave. This is very unique. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone turn this house, this part of the house, into a museum, but it works. It's a beautiful home, one that I really want to do something with. I have ideas for it, but I keep stalling out because Stabby, that's what she does. She stalls out. Your eyes are like muddy puddles, out deep within the swamp. Oh, Kalish, the things This is neat. All these different bedrooms. It's like a resort. And then over here, there's a lot more. I don't, like, having tried to build in this house, I'm absolutely floored they were able to build everywhere. I was having this conversation in Lucien the other day. Now, you have to remember, Lucien is not a housing guild. It's got some housing people in it, but it's mainly a trading guild. And so there's a lot of people in it who are not housing people. Maybe they will be, maybe they won't, I don't know. But they were talking about getting the Princely Dawnlight and some other houses, and I'm like, well, you know, and then they were talking about how to decorate it. And I was like, you could do what a lot of people do, because they were complaining about the item count. And like, you can cut off part of it and just have parts, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Block off part of the house so that you can make the remaining house look full. And they're like, they really resisted that idea. Like, that's, no, we have to use the whole thing. Well, if you have to use the whole thing, you're gonna have the problem of the house possibly looking pretty sparse. That's the problem. You gotta make your choices. What? In here? Aaron's here. Aaron's here did a giant castle or fort, Iliad. I do like the traditional cart and all the little tents and everything. This is lovely. Exactly. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with rebuilding from scratch. Look at that glare off in the sunrise. I understand, but it's not like your house in real life where you can actually go in the pool. Like, you can't go into the pools there. So if you close some of them off, you know, it's not the end of the world. The house upstairs is not very nice. I mean, I guess those big 2 rooms in the front are, but the rest of it just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I have my reservations about Grand Sijic, but that's mainly because of how I like to build. I feel like for a long time I thought Princely Dawnlight was too restrictive, but then of course I saw, you know, how high you can actually build, but still. Alright. Pommy, which house? Potentates. I don't like those side walkways in the second floor. Yeah. Alright, Pommy's Potentates. Let's see if we can find the story. The Tale of Tonius Imperius, Potentates. Tonius Imperius is a character that Tony acts out, played on his stream. Nezkrinir wrote this tale, which was read on stream by Tony, and his production was on stream, but has since been pulled off of Twitch's way of removing older podcasts. I've recorded and uploaded a video of this production to my YouTube channel. Mind you, I'm not a videographer, and the quality will by no means give you the same experience as in person, but it will give you an idea. I have linked it below from a stream. In order for you to see the staged production, I have to be in the house and tell you the story for you to see the animations. Here's the link to the story, though, in case you want to watch it at some point. You should maybe bookmark it. Probably do. If you don't have time now, let me know and we'll come back, but it's up to you. I'm not in any rush, but it's up to you. Okay. No problemo. I'll just be a... Ah, yes, I've heard that. I've heard about it. I haven't seen it yet, though. Guest list. Tony Yanks out, Swankery, and Nalu and Makaru. Knows Crinlear, DDA. I can read it. I have chat on. Oh, chat bubbles. Alright, let's do that. I don't mind turning those on. Social. Where do they go? What are they under? Nameplates? I know I've seen it. No, it's fine. I just, if someone knows where it is. Chat bubbles, here we are. On. There we go. Got it. All right. Let's see if this works. Ooh, that was a lot of work. And a lot of EHT. 244 effects, 695 items. And there, that is a Vex pool up there. And lots of mother of pearl images and stained glass. And we've got magic and glyphs. Oh. Which one do you want me to go to? I saw you run by. Maybe that wasn't her. Oh, okay. You young one, Scoot. This is not the show for you. Go on. Oh, now you. Yes, you with the broad chest. Do not have a broad chest. She must not be talking to me. Okay. Where you be? Okay. If you're around me, I'm sure I'll see the bubbles, but I don't yet. Come out back, okay. Yes, this is the way. This is where you want to go. I mean, who cares about some Argonian bread making? Even worse, some princess tale. Cardi. The Tale of Tonius Imperius. Alright, where are you? And we've got all of the little, these are like iron fence thingers. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Wait here for your path. Okay. Waiting. Thanks, Steph. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I guess I read it. Come one and come all. Oh, wait, you all can read this. All right. Yeah, the bubbles work. Okay. Also, your character looks good. You have those weird white eyes. The blind eyes? Find a chair. Okay, I'll find a chair, but... Alright. Facing which way? Alright. I'll face whatever way you want me to. Do you guys want me to read this? I can read it for you. Some of you I know can't watch. Oh, hello. Look, it's J-Heart. Alright, she told me to look right. It began an era known as the Third. The Empire was in a state of chaos and fear. Ooh, chaos. Got it. Sorry. I'll follow you. I will follow you. So where you want me to look, I'll look in that direction where you go. When from the shadows, this great hero then stirred to end the conflict with a future unclear. That was wild. He just came walking out. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, she salutes him. He fought for the Empire without any disdain. The blades he gathered from their shattered realm. Refrain. His name was to be a legend in the tale of Tonius, from the great bloodline of the Grand Imperius. You made it rhyme? Good Lord. Or they did. You're looking. Maroon's Dagon had risen from his oblivion plane to set the land alight with his chaotic rage. Yet with his mighty beard and loyal blades, Tonius put an end to the scheming fades. Wow. Reminds me of that Sijic thing. He saved a great empire, yet what was the cost? With his victory, what would truly be lost? Into the fourth he so valiantly strode, with the blades who with him rode. A dragon so terrible had finally come to end all life from the land it had sprung, an empire in whose ruin whose will had been undone, at the hand of a force whose song had often been sung. This is a lot of work, speaking of effects and stuff. Alduin came and thrust his kin in the north, raising them from slumber and calling them forth. A land torn in two by mortal decree, a tentative peace he chose to oversee. He fought alongside a vampire so fair, Serena was her name, with her long raven hair. His heart she did capture without any fight. She was indeed, to him, a great light. He learned to control the powerful Boom from a dragon who chose men for his boon, yet in the end they fell by his blade. Parthenax lay in his cold grave. How could you kill Parthenax? When the fate of the world came to its time, Tonius rose up and gave a true hopeful sign. In Sovngarde the battle drew close. Yet Tonius was the one with the will of Talos chose. When the fate of the world came its time... Oh wait, I said that. With the era saved, he was again a great hero. His blades now, many from nearly zero. Moving again, he went to the second, a time of great strife, when the land's fate had been reckoned. Nope, I don't do it. I use an add-on so I don't have to kill him. In the land of the dark elves, from which great chaos in mysteries did he delve, he fought near the great heart of Lorkhan to save the fates of both mer and men. Blades can go fuck themselves, honestly. And when the smoke of this conflict would settle, Tonius had shown great courage and mettle. From there he stopped another great plot of princes in three who within they fought. This was a tale of treason and power, that he helped a great cause prevail in their darkest hour. Look at the way that it works. From there he went on to the lands of Khajiit, for dragons had risen that he would defeat. He fought their kind with steel and blades, restoring an order who came before his own. Oh, that was cool, using the item. He saw to it that their legend had been resown. In the history of the lands did he once again wade. Beautiful. I guess this is our story, huh? Again, in Skyrim, in the harsh and cold north, against vampires he came riding forth. Stopping their plans, he once again showed his name. In every era, it was with Talos he came. Well, Talos' story. So he's Talos? Is that his lore? That's wild. And he laid bare his unfortunate foe. With his blades he became their great woe. Their plans had been shattered like a long frozen steel. I guess he's not Talos, maybe he fights with them. Yet there was more cogs in his fate's wheel. Maroons again rose up from his plain to take the land, yet hubris his bane. This plot Tonius brought once again low. The priest of this order dealt a fatal blow. One last battle lay before Tonius's resolve. The blades once again became quite involved. Mullet Ball tried to conquer the land. Yet he met his end at Tonius's hand. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's cool. In the end, it was time to rest. Oh, look at how that's done. Ooh. Oh no. Somebody dead. Oh, beautiful. She's acting in it. A heavy heart beat within Tonius's breast. He came to the temple of Talos to pray on this very fateful of days. I'm gonna stand up because I can't see everything. And then I'll sit here instead. That's a better view. Talos granted him his reprieve, yet of his body did Tonius leave. Now trapped in a statue made of cold stone, Dovahkiin still sits on her throne. Now us blades must take up his will, fight in his name with the same passion and zeal. Every foe our forces shall kill, for Tony's journey has traversed the full turn of fate's wheel. This is the tale of the Grand Master of the Order. Some would say on madness his mind did border, yet for all who yet live he gave us his life, in an age of unending war and strife. Yeah, I mean, it's a masterpiece, there's no question. I don't even feel like I'm catching it all. It's still, when I watch it back to Index, thank you, Palmy. It's amazing. It's completely different. I mean, yeah, you can, but you have to be here in order to do something this complex. You can't use actions for this. This is way more complex. Thank you. I am cheering for you. It's great. It's really great, and I'm gonna be nosy and poke my head in here. Also, her character says, what did he do? Oh, he saw this. That's fantastic. I'm so glad. He should see the best and such incredible work. He should see that. He should see what the housing community is capable of. Because Cardi went to him and told him that when all is said and done in the game and it's reached its height of its popularity and whatever, the housing people will be the ones who stay. Okay. So, here we go. There you go. Oh, how do I end it? How? What do I do? I'm sorry, was I supposed to understand? Was I supposed to do something? That's a wrap, okay. Not my fault, but yeah. Oh, look at that! That's neat. With the floor lights even. You've got footlights and everything. Palmy, this is genius. Congratulations on this. I'm sorry I missed it before. Obviously I've been busy. Yes, it must have taken forever. Did Cardi see it too? I'm assuming he saw it because there's like a zillion and one different people have. It's okay. Not yet. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, I'm switching. I hope you don't mind. That's wild. I can't wait till he sees it. I haven't seen him in so long. It's kind of scary. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I haven't seen him. If anyone knows, let him know that I'd like to catch up with my bud. And we'll make sure that he sees this. I have to plan a trip home to New York. I have ideas, but fantastic. Oh, okay. You should encourage people to watch the videos. If you have a particularly good version, I would suggest that you urge them to look at that too, because then you don't have to run it every single time. You can just show them a video of it. I mean, I appreciate it, but yeah, sorry about that. You could have told me to get into a different chair. I would have gone into another chair. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize till the end that it is fun. It's fun to watch, and I'm sure it's fun to do. But I didn't realize till the end that the chair had a bad view. So I'm sorry. I thought I was supposed to. Just stealing things, and then we're gonna go look at another house. Thank you for coming, Pommy. That was a lot of work. Man, I don't care what's wrong with me. Don't treat me with a goddamn tongue. Gigantic tongue. It's ridiculous. No, thank you. You keep your gigantic tongue to yourself. Okay, thanks, bye. I was gonna do this on Sunday. My goal is to always do the DDA stuff on Sundays, but obviously cats got in the way. But that was really the goal. Was Charolais and I discussed that we were going to try to set up the DDA tour type stuff streams for Sundays, but yeah, I'm overwhelmed. Doesn't take much to overwhelm me. I don't have a lot of spoons, if you know spoon theory. Oh, that was nice of you. Aw, that was great. I think it's awesome that you gave it the attention that it deserved. That says that's a lot of respect right there. I think people don't realize just how much it matters. You definitely do. Oh, Research Monkey's done things along these lines before, so I'm not surprised that he was able to give some insight. That's great. It is, I'm sure it is. My version wasn't exactly stellar. All right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, he did it. I remember it. It was a table. He had a Halloween table, a Halloween feast. You come and see it and it looks all normal and there's lovely, delicious food and there's stuff, and then he pulled the trigger and it all switched to just horrifying food and dead bodies and whatnot. It was a neat little trick that he did, but I think that's the only time I've seen him do it, but it was a pretty amazing one. Maybe there's been other examples, but that one stuck with me. I saw it, not in person, I saw it on J Heart's stream. So, it's been around at least. Amazing. Huh? You're fine. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. If I gave the impression that I was saying any... No, I'm just stupid today. I'm, like, my brain isn't with it. But I wasn't trying to say that I thought you were implying anything. There's a random horse walking through here. I mean, I'm distracted. There's a lot going on. Corundum. Which house? Erstwhile. Let's see if we've done it. Oh, God. No. Oh, okay. Let's do this. And I'll see if I can find the blurb. If there is one. There may not be. Guess the story is the story. I'm sure you all know by now, but I don't. Oh, I like how that door opens. This looks like furnishing is being put away. Oh, it is opera time. Let me change my outfit. I feel like I'm not dressed for the theater. I'm wearing a fisherman's suit. There we go. I'll wear something a little more classy. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be all fancy. I'll close it. No, we're at the theater. We have to dress nice. Even though my hair is stupid. That's better. Understood. I get it now. My bad. Okay. Oh, look at the train set. Crystals and shrooms. Chugga, 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 chugga. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's hard to say chugga chugga a lot. Assume I am chugga chugging. I'm checking out the crystal work. It's neat. It's neat. The wheels on the stabby go round and round. 105, 106, 104, 110. Is this Gringotts? This looks like Gringotts. With the giant thingers and tons of presents. I mean, tons of treasure. Lots of treasure, jeez. Okay, 711. Ah, okay. You got it. The picture through. Okay, see, now you can't really miss it. Having only read the book, I haven't even seen the movie. Oh my gosh, look at them up there. Yeah. Well, it's Harry Potter. I think it's the second one, but I don't know for sure because I haven't seen them. Those are probably the goblins coming and running around. Let me change my filter. This is definitely, I mean, it's so good that I was able to actually figure it out. This is the Deathly Hallows. You guys know better than me. I'm not good at this. But 580 out of 700, no effects. This is all done by hand. And I think it okay. I think it looks enough. I mean, for the fact that I could tell what it was having not seen the movie, but only read the books. Duplicating spell. Yeah. Did I miss anything? It's really neat. It's neat. I need a duplicating spell on my coffee cup. I'm running back. Neat. Oh yeah, you guys could link them together. It'd be really cool if you did that. Imagine, like tell a whole friggin' story like that. Okay, thank you. Switching. I resemble that remark. What? I need to have someone sit me down and force me to watch all of those Harry Potter movies. Same with Star Wars. It's just been so long. I just, you know, I'm not really sure why I don't, but I guess I spend most of my time on here, so it's... Yeah, I just read the book, but that was it. You did a good job. That was a great story build. Look, the most important thing about a story build is that people know what story it is. Whether you're telling one, there's a background story, or it implies what it is for you to guess. That's the most important bit. And we all knew what it was. So you succeeded in what the most important piece is. It's communicating. I mean, that's not necessarily an easy thing to do. I know I know sometimes people work so hard on it, and sometimes it's sad, like when J. Hart was looking at the one that was Friends, and then there was another one that was MASH, and then I forget what they all were, but he didn't get them because he didn't have a lot of pop culture background. So it wasn't as much of fun as it might have been if he did recognize Friends and go, holy shit, this is exactly the same, right? So it is what it is. I mean, you can't guarantee that someone like me will have seen something, but you managed it because I definitely knew what it was. So it's always a hard thing to do with story builds. Yeah, I have read all the books. Gotcha. But, I mean, I read them years ago. I read them when they came out. You know. I'm much more a reader than I am a viewer of things. It's so nice that corundum, that you were able to show up on a day when I'm showing one of your houses. That was fortuitous. Alright. Evil Bob. Which house? Flaming eggs. You did a flaming eggs? That's not like you. You usually do bigger houses than that. Lost Tomb and Gift Shop. Oh. I don't know. I think right-clicking it? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Nova probably knows. She knows everything. Yeah, we have seen this. We've seen this, the Lost Tomb and Gift Shop. So I'm gonna pass on that because we've seen it. Calderex brought back their Siege of Minas Tirith, which we've already streamed. I thought they destroyed that house. I'm so glad they didn't. And Tulien. I mean, if you ever want to see this stuff, you can always go in through my my forum posts or my Discord posts and look it up, and you'll find the tours. So the last one should be Tulien's Thieves Oasis. So let's... Doesn't seem to have a story link to it. It is. It's a really good way to do it for contests especially, because in guilds where EHT especially is embraced, or like in Housing's Finest, it's actually required. It's a great way to put it all in one place so that everyone can find everything. You go first. I do love me some good Tulien. Tulien knows how to use EHT too. 9 out of 2,000 effects. This is... What house is this? Where are we? Is this... Oh God, Karen. Thieves. Thieves Oasis, alright. Holy crap, this is Thieves Oasis? Hello, Felcor. Look at this. This is crazy. It's completely not. Oh dear. There's holes in here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go down in them or not. Quite a hole, as Miri would say. Always. And I don't know why, but Bastion keeps telling me that he has 2 arms. It's like, obviously you have 2 arms. 2 arms, he yells as he goes into battle. I amuse myself. Which is good, because I probably don't amuse anyone else. But I think I'm funny. Alright. What? How bad I am? How bad my jokes are? Or the fact that he completely changed this? He did. Completely change this. I'm alright. We're looking at a house based on a story, and it's a Thieves Oasis, and it says you go first. And I think they're pulling treasure up here. And this is actually like a completely redone Thieves Oasis. Oh dear. If you guys know me, you know I can't even walk, let alone not fall to my death horribly while trying to jump between places. But this looks like a delve. Jesus. Okay, Kusa. I changed to other kitty. 2 arms! He is missing his brains, amongst other things. But there's that one jumpy dungeon, which I will never do again. Oh, never again. I died like 4 times. I'm so glad you guys didn't kick me This is such an adventure. Reminds me of Goonies a little bit. Acolyte? I don't think they made it. It's true. He just yells at me about cheese. And stealing. Well, these aren't. These are part of the building. This is part of, Thieves Oasis. Is this? There's a couple. This based on? The treasure is tipping. Oh no, and look, so much of it already fell in the water. Oh no, and there was a sunken boat already. How terrible. Let's go up. Trying to help the boat through. Arms! No, forearms. Idiot. Alright, I can't tell the story. It must be an original story. Because it doesn't seem familiar to me. But it's an amazing transformation. I really do like that you turned Thieves Oasis into something nicer than it is. And it's possibility I'm missing sneakies because I suck. Sort of. Okay. Well, good. Good. There were a bunch of things like Chester Copper Pot. Ooh! They didn't kid around with... This is an actual trap. Funny. Alright. Exclamation point potato for PCNA and PCEU, folks. We are going to call it because I have 2 new cats and a doctor's appointment to set up, and oh my god, everything is crazy. It could be, I'm not sure, but make sure you enter. Let me see who's streaming. DuckTales, ooh! J-Heart's streaming. We'll start a J-Heart raid. Give him some love. And then I'm going to pull the contest. And the winner is... Lucy Lucy! I need your real name and server. Like your username. And server. If anyone knows it, feel free to speak up.
For some gold?
Not too late. I'm sorry, I was delayed.
Alright. Demands something shiny.
We
or
raid.
maybe something
I will see you all later.
We demand
Have a
tribute.
fantastic and
Please,
wonderful day.
Crow friend, flap
And
your
I'll see you soon.
non-existent wings and fly to our aid. Our hoard won't fill itself, you know.
Should list diagram grilling rack floor. I would look it up on TTC. Oh, by the way, I